You.
All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to the Philly Frenzy Show. My name is Matt. As always, I will be your host. I'm here today with my co-host Rob. What's going on, Rob?
What's going on, man?
Tonight we are going to be covering Hite434. What is going on, Hite?
What's happening, man? What it do?
And also we have Mr. Jellyfam in the building because he just likes being here. So
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
all right, Hite. So we'll just jump into some questions, just to get a feel of who you are on and off the game. Um, let's have Rob start because I know Rob's got a couple questions that are actually gonna dig in a little bit to a lot of viewers to know who you are, and then we'll move on
Yeah.
from there.
I don't with it. Let's get it.
What's going on, man? My first question for you: if you had one word to describe yourself to somebody who didn't know you, what would you use?
Optimistic.
That's a good word, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm the
staying
type
positive.
kind of like nothing can really hold me down. Like I'm really unstoppable. I've been through a lot in life. A lot of people, if they walked in my shoes, they would have gave up. They wouldn't have seen no light at the end of the tunnel. I always kept it pushing. I'm a grinder. I grit it out every chance I get. All work, no sleep over here.
That's a good way to be, man. So, in your life outside of 2K, what would you consider at the current time your biggest goal to be outside of the game?
I think my biggest goal is just being a great father, man. My son is 9 months old now. We're expecting another one. So here soon, I think due date is sometime in September. I'm not really sure. I got to double check on that one. Just being a great father, giving my kids better than I had, and just always being there. And whenever it's time for me to go, whenever God calls me home, I want them straight for life. Um, and I wanted people to just know me as a real guy. Like I'm great in the community that I live in. I'm a great community guy. I love interacting with other people. I'm a great people's person, and I'm just like pretty hands-on, heads-on towards any activities. I'm open to new things. Always trying to learn new things. And just that type of guy. That's gonna push to get the best out of everybody each and every day.
That's awesome, man. So, in your what are some things that what does Hike get into outside of the 2K community? What do you enjoy doing other than, balling out on 2K?
I like quality family time, man. Like before the COVID thing, we would go out to eat a lot. Um, go out sometimes when it's nice, go chill at the lake, go to the beach, just sit out there, enjoy things, that's priceless, things you can just always do whenever, but people take them for granted. I like that type of stuff. I'm like a chill, laid back guy. I'm kind of a music junkie. I like listening to music a lot. I like hooping here and there when I get the chance to. Um, and that's about it, man. I like watching highlights a lot. I try to watch a lot of highlights with the NBA and everything. I support a lot of guys, in the 2K community as well. Like when I got free time, I try to tune into their streams if I can. Just about anything, man. I'm just always there for it.
It's a good way to be, man. Well rounded. My last question before I transition to Matt: what trait from your personality do you think has helped you the most succeed in 2K?
Ooh. And I think being a great teammate, convincing guys like, okay, this is the style we're gonna play. This is the way we're gonna play on offense. This is the way we're gonna play on defense. Teaching guys to not really care about what anybody says. Like, sometimes guys are in the moment and the way they say things might not sound good. So I try to advise guys don't take stuff personally. That's your teammate. Always listen to them, hold each other accountable. I'm strict on like, people holding each other accountable. Like I want you to be the best you can every night, just like you want me to load up and be the best I can every night. Vocal, a lot of communication. Uh, I feel like you can always be great defensively every game. You might miss shots one night, it happens, but make up for it on the other end.
That's leadership qualities, man. Yeah, you're out there leading the team, keeping everybody together. That's big time, in my opinion. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I appreciate you coming on answering my questions. I'm gonna let Matt get into it and go from there. So, Matt,
Uh,
you're up, man.
Hite, you're one of the point guards that I hated playing against. You were somebody that I had to sit here and watch a lot of film on. It. You don't have many bad habits.
yeah.
So, can you just give me where does the name Hite434 come from? Like, what's the meaning behind it for you?
Hite is me. I mean, that's my last name. Pretty much what I went by my whole life. I never really went by my first name that much, so it just kind of stuck with me. So I just rolled with it. 434 is where I'm from in Virginia. Here, small town, man, very small town. It's like just so small, everybody knows everybody. So when you do something, everybody gonna know you did something. So it's chill, it's laid back though, and I wanted to like kind of carry that in because it's a small town. It's not really known for nothing. So I was hoping, putting this gamer tag change from Hite Don't Lose to this, and like just putting it on my back and representing it in the league also.
All right. So, a lot of us know you as the point guard for Midnight Madness, but can you just give us a normal day in your life?
Normal day, man, is waking up, spending time with my son, my fiance, and then trying to go grab breakfast or we cooking breakfast at the house, chilling a little bit, try to watch a little TV show or a movie together, spend a little quality time before I head to work and go about the rest of my day. Um, I currently work at Nucor Buildings Group, which is one of the biggest steel companies in the world. Just last week, the the lightest beam we ran down the line was probably 11,000 pounds. So we're pretty big on like work. My grandpa told me growing up, a man only got two things in life, and that's his word and his work ethic. And those two things follow me forever. So I always try to stay focused at all times.
Definitely respect that. Um, so let's just hit real quick. Where did Midnight Madness come about? Like, how did that form?
That's a crazy story. Like we was all in the party. We never played pro am before. I watched some streams. This is back in 2K18. It was just like me, official cousin. Well, you guys know official cousin, official B More, Savage, who I still play with to this day, and another guy named official M44J. And we was all big in like the park stage community at the time in the clan called 24K, and then they switched to official. And I think I went to Don't Lose at that time. And we was just sitting there, and I was trying to get them into it. I'm like, yo, I was watching them play pro am, and I watched them play for the money and stuff. I'm like, man, it's hard to get people to play for money out here. We should go play that. And we was just sitting there like, so okay, if we're gonna do this, what we gonna call it? And then like, me and B More just came out of nowhere, and both at the same time, like said Midnight Madness, talking about like the Georgetown thing that
Okay.
they do every year when they do the gray and blue practice or whatever at midnight, like 18 versus B team thing, and everybody's in the gym. It's packed. It's wild. You feel the energy. Like that's how they kick off the season. And it just like was a thing. Like we want to let them know we bring energy, no matter what time it is. If it's 12 o'clock at night, it's past 12 o'clock. If it's early, we bring energy.
All right. So you played in MPBA. You've played in every league right now in 2K. But are you in the Hall of Fame for MPBA?
My first MPBA season was in 2K18. I think when we finally put Midnight Madness together and did it, I want to say it was post draft or either the last season right before the draft. I can't really remember off the top of my head. First season, my whole team was all rookie team. I was rookie of the year. Co-rookie of the year. I think the other one was Kai at the time. I believe that was his first season also. Um, all first team, all division first team. the last MPBA season that MPBA had, we actually won the whole thing. Um, am I in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. I have to check the website.
Now you won MPBA in the last season. How many exactly tournaments and championships do you have?
I think we won about 14 or 15 tournaments, and I believe we only won the MPBA season. So altogether, like 15 or 16.
All right, so you have a decent amount of wins. It's not like you're somebody who's one or two chips. You got 14 or 15 trophies and rings. So
Yeah, at first they called me the best of one legend, but I just used that like, okay, wait till I can get this stuff a little bit more down. I was still new to the scene at that time, and then I showed them like best of three, best of five, best of seven. It don't matter. I'm here.
when did you realize that you were good enough to compete at a high level in 2K?
When I first came, I mean, I always was a good player in Park and Stage, like a great player, but that first pro am season kind of opened my eyes because like I was new, but like I was already rookie of the year. I was already all first division, all first team, all these stats, and I was just like looking at the MPBA 2K Hoop News, like the newsletter, and I just thought like it was crazy, like how they brought so much real life stuff to the game. And at the end of the day, you were playing for money, so the motivation, the drive was there. Who wants to have them bragging rights? Who want to say that we beat you and we took your money that you signed up with? And at that time, Kurt, LT, Big West, they were really supporting me. They tuned in a lot of streams, and a lot of people helped me out with the things I was doing wrong at the time. They enjoyed it. I called a lot of plays, even though it was a game where it was more like just go get a bucket and get back down the court. But they always touched in the streams, man. I had a lot of sessions with guys, watching film, breaking stuff down, learning from my own mistakes, and that's what turned me into a better player like I am today.
What exactly would it mean to you to make it to the league?
Mean a lot, man. Finally get recognized as one of the best players in the world like I am. Finally having that franchise really take a chance on me. And me being in the league, I would be the guy that's like the glue guy. I'm the guy that's the voice. I'm the leader. And that's how I want people to recognize me. If a team drafts me to play point guard, we're going to the chip. And we're going to the chip. Whether we lose in the finals or we win the finals, we're going to the chip. We're gonna win. If we don't go to the chip, I promise you, we win in tournaments. We win in the round robin games. We are getting to the money. If you pick me up point guard, if a team really takes that chance on me, we're getting to the money. If I don't have to play point guard, it's still the same thing. I'm bringing energy. I'm bringing the vocal leadership. I'm behind my teammates 110%, and I'm making sure everybody shows up every time.
All right, so you're making me want to be a GM right now and draft you so I could go win the championship. I like the confidence. So this isn't one that I was prepared to ask, but I'm gonna jump into this real quick. What
Okay.
if you were drafted to be a six man? Because I feel like this is something that a lot of GMs are gonna want to hear. If you were drafted to be a six man, how would you take on that role?
I feel like I'd be perfect for it, honestly, because I'm so vocal. I'm such a leader, and my film sessions are crazy. Like, if a guy's slacking in any area, like, you feel like your jumper's off, you feel like your jumper's broke. Okay, let's sit down and go through some jumpers together. We can get in the gym, shooting around. We can play part. We can play 3v3 pro. We can play some rank games, rec, whatever you need to feel comfortable with this shot. If you need to learn more dribble moves, I'm right here. I can show you what I know. Watching film, I like watching film, breaking down mistakes, and going back and learning from them. Like, if you lose a game, I feel like you did nothing right that game. You could have played good the first two quarters, but if you lose the game, then you couldn't have did anything right. You got to go back and watch the whole game and learn from it. So I'm big on that also.
All
And
right,
I'm pretty big on just getting better every day.
all right, GMs, you heard it here. So six man, point guard, shooting guard. He's gonna bring the energy, and Hite's ready to work. How much? Jumping into this, how much film do you watch when it comes to a tournament or a playoff series for you?
I watch a lot of film, man, regardless if it's a big series coming up or not. If we got a big series coming up, I try to watch the other team's last series and maybe the one before that. to see what they're doing now and what they're trying and what they think is going to work. And I'm pretty sure they're doing the same type of homework on me. So I try to watch more than 2 games, more than 2 series. I want to get deeper into it. I want to see what kind of plays they run. So when they try to run it on us, my team's already knowing what's happening. We're already going to know what to play and what not to play on it. I want to see how they try to guard PNR. I want to see how they rotate. I want to see if they like to swing, what their tendencies are when they do drop. Do people actually have each other's backs? I want to know everything, honestly. You know, so my film sessions are really deep. I take notes on how many times guys miss shots in certain spots. There's a lot of things into it.
What makes you different compared to every other point guard in this draft class?
To me, passing is one of them. A lot of guys still use openness out here. They're not really throwing dots. Motivation, the drive, the leader, the grit, the grind. I didn't have to join the soup to get to where I am. I built it from the ground up. I got it in my own way. And that's what a lot of people can't do.
If you had to point out one weakness in your game,
Uh, One weakness could be when I'm in my bag, I might not call as many plays. I mean, like some things like a rep could get you even more in your bag. A backdoor cut, now you got them on their toes again. But I tend to call a lot of that stuff out. Also, when I'm in my bag, it's just like attack mode, attack mode, attack mode the whole time. But I've learned how to balance that out a little bit better also.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how vocal are you?
20.
All right. I like that answer. Give me one strength.
Being a great leader, man. I'm always talking, always trying to have guys to have fun. We're always laughing, cracking jokes. We try to control the momentum, and I remind guys don't get too high when we're playing good. The job ain't done, and I remind guys don't get too low. If we have a bad start, it's nothing we haven't seen before. So keep your head level and keep the game going.
If you are a scout, what is one thing about your game that you would pick up right away?
I want to say the patience and leadership. Those are two big things on the court that you're gonna need from any player.
Is there anything that you would want a GM or coach to know about you that I did not ask?
You're getting a guy that won't sleep. You're getting a guy that's gonna grind 24/7. I'm willing to work every day, every night, until the goal is reached. And we all know what the goal is: championship. We all here. We all traveled here. We all came, put a lot into this. We all trying to win money at the end of the day, and that's what I'm here for. Nothing more, nothing less.
Jelly, do you have any questions for Hite?
No, I mean, I know Hite. I've been watching Hite for a while. I think I've been watching Hite from the beginning, man. I mean, MPPA days, you know what I mean? I didn't watch him when he was in the park and anything like that. Question-wise, I don't really have any questions for Hite, I mean, I've watched Hite a lot for these past, literally these past 3 years, ever since, the 2K League started. Been trying to get him over to ENG for a while. He didn't want to hear it. I finally got him on board, man. I mean, he's a great addition. I just feel like any team that really, really, really took that chance, like everyone's saying, it's that one chance, that one team that believes in somebody. I think this man would just, honestly, he would just bring a different level to the point guard scene, even any position, honestly. But the point guard, I mean, he's going to be the leader out there. He's literally going to take control of your team, even as a rookie. I mean, you can call him a rookie in the 2K League, but in the Pro-Am community, he's not a rookie. He's a known lead. He's a known leader. He's a known winner. I mean, he's going to get the job done. I mean, if you watch him on stream and everything like that, it's just, it's tears to this. And he's being disrespected, I feel, on a lot of these mock drafts, where these guys are leaving him off, off, tier 3, tier 2, whatever. He's not tier 3, tier 2. He should be literally, he's top 5. Yeah, I feel like he's a top 5 point guard right now. You know what I mean? Like, just the way that you see on the court, how he controls the offense. He's even called stuff out on defense. You know what I mean? That's not really, you want the point guard to be the vocal person through the whole thing, but he's not supposed to be that defensive anchor. You know what I mean? But he's still calling out the swings. He's still calling out, even in the pick and roll. You know what I mean? When when Summers and when he has Summers on the court and he has Savage on the court, he's still calling out stuff. Where's the swing coming from? Where's the guy cutting back door? Where's the guy dropping from? And everything like that. One question I think I do have: when you are coming up the court, what is the first thing you are looking for? Just so the GMs and the scouts can hear this. What is the first thing? What is Hite thinking when he's coming down the court? How to break down this defense? Are you thinking attack? Are you thinking where the swing's coming?
I take it like when I play ball in real life, man. When I first cross that court, I'm looking to see how the defense set up. I'm looking to see where's the weak spot already off the top. How they're set up. Does it look like they're playing weak side, strong side swing? How's it going to go? Are they going to trap? Are they going to go middle? Are they going to pinch? I'm seeing that, and I'm learning guys' tendencies and watching how their players slide, and I'm paying attention to everything, every little detail. If I come across and I feel like that center's going to step instantly for no reason, hey, as soon as I cross half court, quick slip. Or don't waste no time with it. Don't even hold B. If I notice the guy guarding the wing isn't really set, he's halfway. Hey, as soon as I cross wrap, somebody on the opposite corner, left corner, you backdoor. Simple things that can break people down in a quick 2 seconds as soon as you cross the court.
I like it. I mean, scouts, GMs, you heard it right here. This is a diamond in the rough. I don't think you want to pass up on this guy. For me, just watching him, and I'm not just saying I'm not being biased just because he's part of my organization. I'm just talking the truth. I keep it 100% to everybody. I mean, this man is going to be a big snub if he does not get picked in that draft.
Hite, you got any series tonight?
Yeah, we do play Greatness at 11:30 tonight Eastern Time. I will be streaming also. If I can remember my OBS settings. If I don't stream, you can catch it at twitch.tv shot by sniper.
And then I'm gonna hit you with this last question. When you make the 2K league, because we're gonna speak it into existence. When you make the 2K league, we're gonna have to do a jersey swap here. I'm gonna get you a Philly Frenzy hoodie, and I'm gonna need a Hite jersey. I gotta put it in the collection. But on a serious note here, guys, I've played 2K for a couple years now, and every time that I've come across and played against Hite, he is somebody that I gotta sit there and break down his film, and usually we still get swept and blown out. But I still gotta sit there and break down his film better than any other point guard that I used to play against on a nightly basis. And it's not like Hite gets into the playoffs and just gets first rounded. It seems like Midnight Madness is always Final Four, if not in the finals. Hite's going to bring somebody who works 24/7. He's going to, excuse my language, work his ass off. This is somebody that I've been trying to get on for a week now, and he works like 16 hours a day, then comes home and plays 2K. Like, he is going to give you somebody who isn't just here to be here and be okay with it. He wants to build, he wants to grow, he wants to win. And you could just tell by the person that he is on the court. So for any GM, any scout out there that's watching this, draft Hite. Like Oreo just said, who is Hite? Well, you just missed the whole interview, Oreo. But no, seriously. Let's get Hite in the league. Hite deserves to be there. And I will also have this on YouTube, so anybody who did not watch this live can go back and watch it, because I want everybody to be able to finally know who Hite is. Because he answered these questions. You could tell that they were answers that weren't just thrown out there. He's being serious with every single answer. And he is going to be somebody that can change a franchise around. So let's get the hashtag going. Draft Hite434 all over Twitter. We will be live tomorrow. Hite, thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Jelly, Rob, thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
And Philly Frenzy out.